Hi, welcome to Style You Now Holistic Coaching. So this is exciting. So now you're on week 3 of discovering yourself. So what kind of things have you discovered this week? What does it look like? What does it feel like? I love it. I love that you're here. I love that you're doing this. This is so great. I just want you to pat yourself on the back because this is complete self-care. This is getting to know yourself. Sometimes we're so busy in life, we actually forget to know ourselves. There's always that saying that says, love everybody, right? Love one another, but love each other as you love yourself. How many of you don't love yourself? And how many of you don't even know yourself? So how do you love your neighbor if you don't even love yourself? This is a question that I've had go on and on and on in my head many times. So as we discover more about ourselves, we are going to encompass more of love for ourselves because you're going to get to know you. Once you get to know you, it's easier to love you. So how are you doing so far? Are you getting to know yourself? So I want to take you to the point now where I just want you to embrace your story. Embrace who you are, what you are, and where you're at. Be excited for where you are right now. I know sometimes you look at things and it's like, ugh, and the energy that comes with that it's like putting trash around your ankle, and every time you walk, you're just dragging the trash. And every time we just talk negative, we're adding more trash. So, I think it's really important instead of to always be telling everyone a yakking of oh my life. And we're trying to process that. And so I think that's why a lot of times we tell everybody what's going on, because I don't know if maybe in our subconscious, we're hoping that it will be fixed. But what happens is we're just adding more trash bags to our ankle and making it harder and harder for us to pull. We need to let the universe know that I'm ready to take a sledgehammer to that trash on my ankle and cut it off and move forward and be done with that learning experience. And so as you're embracing your story, embrace the good, embrace the bad, embrace the ugly, and embrace the truth. Okay? So as you go through this, so what best describes the beginning of your story? So when you were a child in the beginning, write 3 sentences, what best describes the beginning of your life. Then what best describes the middle of your life? And what best describes your story today? So this is interesting. You're getting a little bit more deeper into this workbook. Then you're going to draw your favorite part of your story. So from the beginning to the middle to where you are now. Which part is out of all of that? Do you have a favorite time, a favorite memory? And then I want you to do how did you feel in that favorite time, that favorite memory? So if your favorite memory, I remember as a child, I was really, really young. And I remember going somewhere, I think it was Niagara Falls. And I remember having this spiritual, awakening, a feeling. I was probably maybe 3 or 4 years old. And I remember hearing, I don't know, somebody just say my name. And the only thing I really visually remember this old man was talking to me, and he had this little tiny dog and had a cowboy hat on. And I just remember that feeling of just being at peace. And I was loved and I was watched out for. And so that was actually one of the beginning parts of my life. It wasn't until more of the middle of my life where a little bit more chaoticness started to begin. So for an example, you would write down, how did you feel? So I felt loved. I felt encompassed. I felt at peace. And that was at the beginning. As time went on, and in the middle of my life, I started to feel lonely and chaotic, and I wasn't seen and I wasn't heard. So you start thinking about, how did you feel in the middle of your life? And then now, how do you feel? So now in my life, I'm learning to feel happy and implement mindful living and cut the baggage from the things that are bringing me down and keeping me from telling my story. I'm learning techniques and tools to use with my mindful living to be able to get rid of that trauma. And as you followed me, there are a lot of tools and techniques I have learned that I try to share with you through my products that I sell, and also meeting with me one-on-one for healing appointments. You can book those with me to have a one-on-one. And you'll also discover more and more about yourself as you purchase the Becoming Your Story program. We really dive in a lot more. There's a lot more videos. There's about 8 hours of videos. And it's a program that really helps you to just dive in to getting rid of the trauma and the blockages and the energies that are holding you back from becoming your story. And I want you to be able to live your story. I've been putting this program together for many years, trying to figure out, how do I reach thousands of people? And I'm so grateful to technology that now we have these videos to put together that you can purchase, and you can watch them and learn from them from the convenience of your own home, your own place, and at your own time. So as you continue to the next page, we're going to do what's called story mapping. So what are the characters in your life story? Who's with you on stage? Where does your story take place? What are the things you'd like to change in your story? And what are you looking for in your next session of your life? So as you do this and work on this story map, I would love to see you back next week as you work on step 4. If you ever need a one-on-one, feel free to reach out and purchase the package. It's called the Healing Sessions with Coach Melissa. I'm a certified life coach from Health Coach Institute, and also a Sacred Soul Alignment practitioner, where I have worked with many individuals unblocking the trauma and the blockages that are keeping them from moving forward. I also use an intuitive healing methods called affirmation healing alignments that help you to have a positive thought process in your mind, and to be able to know how to take that thought process and put it out there into the universe to bring forth the peace and the harmony that you're looking for to bring into your life. I'm here to talk with you and to walk with you and to work with you in any step of your life. So I hope you enjoy this free workbook that we put together for you. And as you embark on the next week, I hope that you find more and more about who you are and what you desire. We will see you in the next week. Thank you.